beside me is Matt Everett. Tonight we're here at Anna High School for the game between the Anna Rockets and the Botkins Trojans. Matt's two Shelby County League teams, both coming in at 1-0. Anna, the road team's coming in. Have a lot of things going for them here from last year.
Yeah, Anna's actually the home team tonight. Coming in, they got 7 out of 8 starters coming back with Nicole Barhorst being visiting and visiting. Looks like they got a good start to the season, and now those folks scored 13-11 against the Green.
Yeah, Coach Doug Martin was very positive about the team. Thinks they got a good thing going for them. Looking for a good season. On the other side, we have the Trojans. Come in 1-0, got the win early in the season against Parkway. You know, numbers are down a little bit, but they do have some talent on the team.
Yeah, they do have some talent. They got 2 seniors with Kayla Hooker and Cassidy Esser coming in. Only 2 seniors on the team. Very young team, looking to build off last year.
Yeah, last year they got 4 wins, looking to build on that this year. He's got some kids that one injured, a key player injured, but he's come here to play hard tonight and see what happens. It's early in the season. Test your kids out against a good Anna squad here. So we'll take a break. We'll be back after these messages for the starting lineups and key to the game.
NKTelco Sports, Ohio's leading sports broadcasting company, is dedicated to sports coverage, filming over 120 collegiate and high school sporting events that bring quality content and excellent sportsmanship to the big screen. Team up with us as an NKTelco sponsor and receive many benefits: commercials that will be seen by thousands of viewers, multiple name mentions, live web ads, monthly bill stuffers, and discounted network ad insertion spots. Packages are available for any budget. Contact us today.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
Welcome here to Anna High School as we get ready for the matchup here between the Botkins Trojans and the home team, the Anna Rockets, as we get ready for the starting lineup for the Rockets here. Number 12, Nicole Barhorst, a 5'11 senior. Number 20, Macy Hulskamp, a 5'11 sophomore. Number 22, Holly Boyd, a 5'7 senior, and then Avery Bensman, a 5'6 senior, and rounding out the starting lineup, Sarah Bettinger, a 5'8 senior, coached by Doug Martin, are the Anna Rockets. Starting for the Botkins team is number 3, Jenna Pitts, number 10, Kayla Huker, number 24, Sarah Bergman, and 32, Paige Lane, and number 40, Casey Woodall. As we get ready here for tonight's ball game here, we got a couple keys to the game, sponsored by Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Salina, where the dealer makes the difference.
All right, for the Botkins Trojans, it's going to be ball pressure. They want to pressure the ball anytime it gets inside. Facing a much older team, they just want to control that. And then they want to improve from last year. They're coming off that, what we mentioned earlier, a 4-19 season. They kind of want to get their points up from last year. They was only averaging about 32 points a game, so they want to improve on that. Now for the Anna Rockets. For Anna, you're going to see a full court press. I imagine it'll go at least 2 or 3 quarters deep here with that full court press. That's what they do. Then that's how they make their bread and butter. And they are coming in a very old squad, 7 out of 8 coming back. I believe they have 6 or 7 seniors on the team this year. So very, very old lead or senior-led team.
It should be a good matchup here. Early in the season, Shelby County Leagues, we get ready for tip-off here, and the Trojans are going to come up with it, and Jenna Pitts is going to miss the layup, and rebound taken down by Bettinger for the Rockets, and we're headed the other way. Behind the defense down there is Hulskamp, and up and in. There's that press that Matt talked about right away. They're all over it, and they're going to force their first turnover already, and going to go that way for the Rockets.
And it's going to be a foul or a turnover there by number 3. Giving the ball up is going to be Jenna Pitts.
Saw it right away. Anna got down the floor, got the ball to Hulskamp, got an easy 2, and then immediately put that pressure down. Jump shot right there. Nothing but the bottom of the net there by Barhorst.
Yeah, Barhorst, we spoke about her earlier.
And there's another steal. Barhorst steals it on the inbounds pass, puts it up and in, and that's going to result in an early timeout here, a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here as Coach Mike Maurer didn't like what he's seen out of his squad trying to break that press. A 6-0 lead for the Rockets. We'll thank our sponsors here: NKTelco Sports, Minster Dental, Francis Furniture, Fowler's TV, New Knoxville Supply, 4U Office Supply, Wagner's IGA, St. Mary's Trucking, and Minster Bank. And our scoreboard sponsor for tonight, as always, First National Bank, think first. And our replay sponsor is Sydney Body Car Star. You know, early on here, we've seen the pressure, the leadership here, the skills that the Rockets had coming in from last year, really getting into the Trojans early.
Yeah, Barhorse starting off hot, 4 points. She had 11 in the opening game. We mentioned her earlier. And Anna will not let this pressure up. Being forced down.
Ball tipped over in the corner, and it's going to be out of bounds. Going to call a foul here. A little push there by the Rockets.
It'll be a foul on Barhorse. Pitts did have the ball coming off her leg out, but nice call by the refs.
There's a ball tossed in and turned over, so another turnover there for the Trojans. I believe their third turnover already here.
Botkins can't afford to be giving the ball up like that. Ben's been dribbling down. Passes out to the wing.
Running their offense. Right down the lane there with an easy two, but misses it. Was number 4, Avery Bentzman.
Botkins doing a nice job of breaking the trap. Tossed over to Esser.
Travel by Esser. She jumped, picked up her foot, and came back down before she threw it out. But Trojans, again, that's 4 turnovers now for the Trojans.
Yeah, Botkins just slowly making their own grave here. Early on here in the first minute, or minute and 15 seconds, 4 turnovers.
It seems like it's been longer than that, but the stop play with the out of bounds. There's a big shot there. 2-point shot by Hulskamp, no good. Rebound taken down there by the Trojans.
Again, Pitt's throwing it out, trying to break the press.
Bringing the ball up is Paige Lane, kicking it over to Bergman.
But I believe Pitts is the starting point guard, but ball's being controlled more by Woodall.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get the ball out of her hands just so that the pressure that Bentzman's putting on her. There's a shot that's blocked by Barhorst. Down in the corner is Esser, trying to free some space up there, get a chance to get a shot off.
Botkins has yet to put it on the glass here early on.
There's a ball stolen away for another turnover there by the Trojans. Anna trying to run their break. They pull it back out. They're going to set their offense up.
It's a very fluid offense they have here, and their defense is just stellar.
There's going to be a foul there on the Trojans. Collision inside, and Woodall tried to go over the ball, but tried to do that by going through the Rockets player and committed the foul. First substitution of the game.
Actually, Esser came in, number
yeah.
22, so that'd be the first one.
Yeah, and back in is starter Kayla Huker. 3-point shot in the corner, no good, but going to follow her own shot and get it back and take it in a little farther and take the 2-point jumper. Right there was Holly Boyd.
Boyd with her first 2 points of the game. Score now 8-0.
There's a deep pass open right there. Woodall up, no good. Rebound taken down by the Rockets. So still scoreless are the Trojans. There's a pass that Bentzman tried to squeeze through and gets kicked. So it'll be out of bounds underneath here for the Trojans.
Yeah, Botkins is yet to have a second opportunity at anything here. And that was actually the first rebound on the defensive side for both teams.
This pass inside. And open, there's 2-point shot just inside the line. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Boyd.
Boyd now on a roll, 2 in a row.
Pass it over to Pitts. She's getting defended by Bettinger. She switches off and Bettinger goes down to the post.
Passed over to Huker. It's going to be a jump ball.
Stay here with the Trojans as Huker dove in, but standing her ground down there was Hulskamp, who put her arms up and took the shot. And it was a good no call there by the ref, letting her play.
Ball being handed over to be tossed back in. Looks like we have a timeout by the official.
It should be Anna's ball because the tip went right away to Trojans, I believe.
Yep, they were giving it to Anna. Ball be thrown into Avery Bensman, bringing it down again.
10-0 lead here early in the, about halfway through the first, and no good there was the shot by Barhorst. Hits with it, gonna kick it back over to Lane.
Botkins with their second defensive rebound. Euchre losing control again, another turnover.
Kick that up. Bensman going with it. She's gonna miss it, and gonna get a rebound there for the Rockets. It's gonna stay here though as the Rockets threw it back out of bounds, and not giving themselves any advantage, giving the ball right back to them.
No, Pitts got the rebound, just threw it right out of bounds. I think Botkins just playing a little tense right now.
Pressure got to him early. Just got to find a way to settle down and get a bucket in and get themselves in some sort of rhythm here.
You can definitely tell Anna's the more relaxed team. There's a nice steal by Kayla Euchre going in for the layup.
That's
and
maybe
that
what
is
they
two.
needed. I mean, that was a quick down, dribbled the ball really fast and outran the Anna defenders. Nice job there by Kayla.
Score now 10-2 with 3:44 left in the opening.
Keeping, running the flex offense.
Anna doing a nice job too, just nice passes, touch passes.
Taking their time here. We'll see a pick across. Let's set it back up.
Flowing back in and out.
Yeah.
Passed over to number 20, Hulskamp.
You got 3 seconds there on the Trojans. Is maybe the first, I mean on the Rockets, maybe the first time we've really seen Botkins stall the offense there for Anna. And it's a good defensive stance there for the Trojans.
You know, there's a couple times there they could have called that 3-second violation. Finally did it one too many times. Second turnover now for Anna. Comfortable lead, 10-2.
Euchre trying to break the press here and kicks it back over to Bergman.
Euchre again driving, loses the handle.
Yep, going the other way. Bensman's got to pass if she wants it, and she finds it very easily. Nice bounce pass through the lane. Knocking it down is Boyd.
Anna with a lot of nice selfless play. Boyd leading the team with 6 now. Dribbling top of the key, putting down low.
Up there, no good, rolls out. Good look there, good offensive possession. Just can't get the bucket to drop.
Again, nice kick out, just couldn't be controlled.
Bettinger will take it.
And there's another block.
Blocked, but she gets the ball right back, kicks it out to Boyd. She drops the three-point shot there by Holly Boyd, number 22. You know, Botkins does the right thing, blocks the shot, and it falls out, and Anna gets a three-point bucket out of it.
Boyd now up to 9.
Shot there, no good. Rebound on the floor.
It's gonna be another jump.
The jump ball going to stay here this time. The substitutions coming in the game. Spicer, number 50 for the Rockets, and number 32, Grimes. Checking in is Esser back in for the Trojans. 2:06 to go here in first quarter action here. It's 15-2. Both teams 1-0. First Shelby County League for both of them.
Score is just definitely blown up here late in this first period. 13-point lead.
Anna's packing it in inside, not really allowing them to find anything. And there's another tip ball. It's going to be out of bounds as Bensman tipped it, tried to get possession back in before she touched it again, but didn't. And substitute in the game for Bensman will be number 30.
I'll take the turnovers up to 7 and 4 for each team.
Nice move there by Euchre. No good. Just couldn't control the left hand to roll it around. Yeah, down in the paint, you have Spicer, who was wide open.
Ball still being passed around. Points off of the turnovers alone is 13 right now. I'm sorry, yeah, 13 for Anna. The only 2 points for Botkins is off a turnover as well.
There's a near steal that turns out for an easy 2 points for the Rockets. Up to the lane was Hulskamp, number 20.
Hulskamp up to 4 now. Only 3 players in scoring right now for Anna.
1 minute to go here in the first. Nice pass over the top, but just too far, and Woodall can't grab it. So turnover again for the Trojans.
It's definitely the tale of the half for Botkins right now. 8 turnovers here in the opening quarter. Ball being dribbled down. Grimes with the ball, throws it out. Gadish is in the game now as well.
Yep. Number 30 Gadish with the ball out front right now.
Bettinger asking for it. She got it. Throws back out to the top to Gadish.
Running the offense, and they need to spread out a little bit, and they'll get that inside post. Had the back door there. Spicer with it, throws it up off the glass, no good. Rebound. Huker, she's going to the bucket. There's gonna be a foul. It was a good idea there for Anna's. Kayla put her head down, dribbled right to the corner, put herself in kind of a bad spot. She turned around and the Rockets were there, but they grabbed her arm. So second team foul on Anna.
Yeah, the good thing right now working for Botkins is if they do miss, they have been getting the rebounds. There's only been one offensive rebound during the whole game so far. But Botkins just isn't getting any second attempts on their shots.
Separate inside, and there's a pass. Nice look inside. Huker's going to put up another 2. She has all 4 points, I believe, for the Trojans. There's a pass that's nearly stolen. Nice pass cross court, jump shot no good. Rebound taken down by Botkins, and that'll end the first quarter where the Rockets were in command over the Trojans, 17-4. We'll take a break with them. We'll be back after these messages.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Anna, Ohio. If you're just joining us, Anna leading 17-4 here after the first quarter. We're going to go over a little bit of information here. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school girls basketball. Today's game can be seen on NKTelco cable channel 3 or in HD in 503 Wednesday, November 25th at 6 and Wednesday, November 26th at noon. Also, if you'd like to advertise with NKTelco Sports, feel free to call 419-753-5000. Ask for either of the Renees, and they will hook you up with your commercial and get you on the sports programming list.
Great sponsors we do have that allow us to do these high school games along with college games. There's a whole lot of games this season. I think almost 50, 60 games scheduled on there. We're proud to do them. We're excited to do them. We thank our sponsors for allowing us to do that and bring this high school action to your TV, and everyone gets a chance to watch it. Grandparents, parents who can't make it, people out of town.
And it makes it nice with especially the distance we now travel all the way up to Ohio Northern and Findlay. I mean, the commercials are seen all the way through this portion of the state.
Back at action here is Anna's going to start out with the ball, and Botkins' heavy defense on the ball is Huker. She's had a nice ball game. I mean, all the things have went bad so far for the Trojans. Kayla's had a little bit of a spark for them, and there's a forced turnover for a double dribble, I believe, in the corner there.
Yeah, Huker's definitely been controlling everything for Botkins, doing a lot of slashing towards the net, cutting through the post. You name it, she's doing it. Just needs a couple support players to step up.
She has the lane if she wants it. Nice job recognizing it, goes through, but here comes the rebound by Huker. She's not giving it much, and she's going to throw up a shot that's no good, but at least was another opportunity. Jump ball going to stay here with the Trojans, so they're going to get that rebound.
Yeah, rare offensive rebound for Botkins. That's only the second one so far. Botkins ball off the jump ball.
At the conclusion of the broadcast, is you see a nice inbounds play, but the shot missed there by Woodall. We'll be naming sponsors of the game, sponsored by Subway. You can do it at Anna, Botkins, or Sydney Walmart for any of those. So we thank Subway for sponsoring our player of the games. Shot missed by the Rockets and headed the other way of the Trojans. So 17-4, same score that we had at the end of the first.
Botkins seems like they're having a little bit better chance at it here, though. They're at least attacking the rim.
We're going to get a jump ball, and there's a lot of people. I don't know who had the ball, who was walking away with it or what, but there's easiest call for the ref would say, let's do a jump ball, and will change possession.
Yeah, Esser and Holzkamp both had their hands on it there for a little bit. Coming in now is going to be number 12, Nicole Hope Barnhorse back in. She does have a block and has 4 points for the Anna Rockets.
Pressure by the Trojans, trying to throw a little of their own medicine they Anna put on them. See, and
I'm surprised that wasn't an up and down there.
there's a lucky. You see the bounces, they just fall Anna's way, and there goes another 2 points.
Yep, Bettinger with the first 2 of the game.
We've seen the ball, Trojans get their hands on a few balls, knock it away, and it falls into Anna, and they just hit a bucket right after it.
It seems like as soon as Botkins gets down there, they try to get the ball over to Huker as quick as they can. She is definitely the workhorse for the team so far.
Turnover again, and Barhorse running the floor, gets received from Bensman, and the and one opportunities available for her as Pitts fouls her.
I don't believe the ball went in. I think it came back out.
I think it went down, but you know, it's early in the season. I've been known to miss a few things. Well,
thought I seen
one
it come
shot,
out.
they
Yep,
say.
one shot. All right.
She
I do
knocked her in.
apologize.
So she misses it, and the rebound by, so that was turnover Trojans. Fast break put up and in by Barhorse.
So that is a missed free throw.
Euchre goes the bucket and draws a foul. You know, being aggressive, you know, paid off right there. And Euchre draws the foul, and she'll get through throws at it as number 20, Hulskamp, is going to come away with a foul.
Hulskamp with her first foul. Only 2 fouls on each team so far.
First one's missed there by Euchre. Points that definitely need when the clock stopped and the opportunity's there with nobody in your face. No good there, missed them both. Rebound taken down by Anna, but they dropped the ball out of bounds, so they give it right back with a turnover there by the Rockets.
Rockets finally up to 5 turnovers now. Waiting for the pass in.
Trojans haven't done anything much with them, and there's going to be a ball.
Nice job by Pitts controlling that.
She fought for that one. Over the top pass again. We've seen about 3 over the top passes. A great idea, but they haven't landed one of them yet. I don't know if it's the angle or, you know, Anna's much taller. I mean, it's tough to throw over a taller defender even if you're on the back side of him.
Yeah, Bergman's trying to control it. Nice steal in by Pitts and a lay-in for 2.
There's Trojans getting a little bit of getting after it. And
there's another steal. Oh, thrown away.
Oh, nice no-look pass. I mean, that's a 4-year start. I mean, Bensman's been on the squad for 4 years, and that's one of those plays that's hard to replace next year.
Totally agree. I mean, we don't mean to be pulling for a team or anything when you hear both of us sigh or anything like that, but it's just nice to see a team that is getting pretty handled right now to get their little highlights in.
Yeah, 23-6, you know, but the pressure is getting to Anna a little bit, and I'm sure Coach Doug Martin's glad his team's getting tested a little bit and, you know, sees what they have in the early season so they know how to handle it later as well. And he's fortunate right now he's got a comfortable lead.
Yeah, Schmidt-Meyer with the foul there puts Esser on the line. She missed the opening one.
They're 0 for 3 so far tonight are the Trojans.
Yeah, foul shot's yet to be made.
No, but neither team wants to put one in. It's still open.
Just keep putting our dashes there.
There's a body foul there on Bergman. Is, you know, can't falter for the aggressive defense. It's paid off for a few turnovers so far. The Trojans, Coach Mike Maurer, I don't think he's going to say a word. He'd be happy for them to keep after it.
Yeah, just anything to try to give them a press back at them, try to tire them out, so hopefully they can't do that in the second half. Anna breaking the press.
There's a double team in the corner. Nice job. And we had a timeout on the other side. Is nice pressure by the Trojans, but good recognition by coaches on the bench, able to yell for the timeout and maintain possession, and that'll leave us here for a 30-second timeout. And we'll thank our sponsors here tonight once again: Minster Bank, St. Mary's Trucking, Wagner's IGA, 4U Office Supply, Knoxville Supply, Fowler's TV, Francis Furniture, Minster Dental, and NKTelco Sports. And First National Bank is our scoreboard sponsor. Think First. And our player of the game sponsor once again is Subway. We'll be sponsoring both player of the game for Botkins and Anna at the conclusion of this ball game. You know, both teams, we said 1-0 coming in. You know, both of them won, you know, by double digits, I believe. You know, 23-6 lead here. Anna's got 7 or 8 returning lettermen, and Botkins had one Ambos go down with an injury. It would have been a starter for them this season. They're fighting hard here to try to get back in this. At one point, I think it was like 10-0, so you can't. They're fighting more than they were in the first quarter, that's for sure.
They're doing a good job of getting the ball around as Anna. Still only got 4 players in scoring at this point. I think they'd like to see more players get on the board.
Shot there, missed by Barhorse, but an offensive rebound by Boyd. And there's a pass that tried to fit right between the legs. And then they come up with it.
Thing you got to like about what you see with Anna, though, if it doesn't work inside, they just go ahead and send it right back out, reset it up. Advantages of not having a shot clock.
There's a 3-point shot. That's what ball movement does for you right there. And Boyd's going to be first one in double figures with 12.
Boyd's definitely carrying the team right now. Almost half the points are by her.
But most of those are outside shots. I mean, she's hit 2 threes already. There's a ball on the floor. Going to end up with a jump ball. It's going to stay here with the Trojans. On the floor was number 20 Hulskamp and Huker for the Trojans.
Definitely don't have lack of effort from either side right now. It's just the Anna press has done what it's supposed to do. There's 10 turnovers for Botkins. That's their problem as of right now.
These teams know each other very well, being only a few miles apart. There's another pass over the top that results in a turnover, and Bensman cutting through the traffic, trying to beat everyone down the floor. She runs the offense. Necessarily doesn't score the most, but she sets up their offense. That's going to be a turnover there, forced by Botkins and headed the other way.
Yeah, Botkins now with Anna with 4 turnovers now, slowly getting up there in the numbers.
3:40 to go here in the second quarter. 26-6 on our First National Bank scoreboard. There's a ball that just goes through the hands of Bergman. And there's another one of those plays where there's a hard blow down below there.
Esser with a hard foul.
Hit Boyd right on the hip there. It was unintentional by all means. She went after the ball, but hit Boyd right in the hip and took her to the ground. And Boyd shaking it off a little bit. She felt that one.
Yeah, with these two schools just being 6 miles apart, at some point in time in the social network of these villages, they have to run into each other quite a bit. So
great sportsmanship there. Esser went over to Boyd, shook her hand, make sure she was all right before she headed the bench. That's what we like to see. Hard, be competitive, play hard, but you still have feelings, you care about them.
Yeah, Pitts with a nice steal there.
Bergman headed down the other way, up and in. 2 points for her, Sarah Bergman.
Another turnover for Anna.
There's a foul on Pitts. Gonna be her second personal foul.
Pitt's one of the few they can't afford to get out of this game, though.
She's just a junior, but I believe she played as a freshman as well. She's been playing for a couple years. We've been doing this a while. You start to remember names and faces, and she's been on the court quite a bit for the Trojans. There's a foul over the back by Woodall. That's be Woodall's second foul. That's something Botkins doesn't want to get into, is a whole bunch of fouls here. I mean, they played JV, don't have a real deep bench. They had 5 JV players, numbers trying to improve, but getting foul trouble is not going to help out this game.
Not at all. I believe when they get to 10, it's a double shot, correct?
It is. One more, they'll be 1-1 at 7. Oh, turnover though, right there. Oh, I thought it went off Anna's foot, but they're going to say it stays with the Rockets. So.
And they're saying Huker's came off her foot.
That ref was closer than I am.
Yeah. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, Scully will definitely do that for him too.
Three-point shot in a hurry. That's one of the few times we've seen a quick shot. And rebound taken down by Hulskamp. I think she thought she was going to get an easy one, and Bergman surprised her from behind and blocked it.
Second block for Bergman. Takes him up to 5 offensive rebounds.
Shot there by Bensman, in and out. Rebound taken down by Bergman. Quick outlet pass. They had numbers if they can get it down there. Bensman stops that break in a hurry. We approach the 2:30 mark here.
Again, fighting for the ball and just loses it.
Pitts just picked up her third. That's something that Coach Mike Mauer, I'm sure, didn't want to happen. Quickly off the bench is Esser. She's going to come in and relieve Pitts as we have 1-1, and Spicer's coming in for the Rockets as well.
Going to the line is going to be number 4, Avery Bensman.
Said she could be the first to put a free throw in here tonight.
Yeah, she hasn't had an attempt yet. And still.
Early in the season, they haven't practiced those enough.
I'm sure that's not the problem for either team, knowing these two coaches.
Ball on the floor. There's going to be a foul, just a hustle foul there on Bar Horses. Took the legs out there.
That will bring her up to 2, though.
She's going to come to the bench, it looks like. It's 34. Brooke Gaidosh is coming in. First appearance by her. Abby was in earlier, and now Brooke's in.
Yeah, both teams are relatively deep. 9-10 players apiece.
Setting it up here. 26-8 here. Pressure up top, and there's a nice backdoor cut by who else? Nice back screen by Woodall, and Huker comes up with the bucket.
Huker now up to 6, leading Botkins. Only 10 points.
Spicer taking the deep shot, in and out. There's a Bettinger fighting her way down on a rebound. There's gonna be a travel inside on Spicer's. Couldn't keep the foot down.
Quickly go up to 6 turnovers now, 6 offensive rebounds. You can tell the competitive nature of everything here. We got Jackson Center girls here. I've seen a couple from Minster as well, scouting these two teams out. Nice steal by number 4.
Bensman took it away, and Huker tried to get it back, and she's going to get called for the foul. It's going to be her first, but that puts back at the line are the Rockets, and still the opportunity to knock down a free throw.
Well, at this rate, with the way they're missing the free throws, this might be the best defense that Botkins could have.
Foul him, get the rebound, right?
Right.
That one's no
Another
good,
miss.
but you got to get the rebound, and Esser's going to come with a deep rebound and come past the three-point line. Botkins setting up their offense. And Huker, a little shake and bake, dives through the lane, puts the shoulder down, and gets Bettinger to get the foul. And back to the line will go Huker, who missed 2 earlier.
Botkins now up to 6 fouls, or Anna's up to 6 fouls themselves, so one more there on the 1-and-1 as well. I imagine this one will go down.
We'll see here. Kayla's going to be the first one, and she had 7 points here, looking to make it 8.
I didn't see her missing 3 in a row, as well as she shoots on the outside and everything else.
Misses that one. That one hits the backboard, had to go out of bounds since no rim was touched there. 26-11. You know, for the quarter, you know, Botkins has scored 7. And Anna scored 9, so the second quarter, after they got used to the press and the up-in-your-face defense, the Botkins has slowed it down a little bit, but there's another foul. That's going to be foul number 9, so still 1-and-1.
It's going to be on number 24, Sarah Bergman, giving her 2 fouls now.
2 fouls on Bergman and Boyd to the line, and Boyd's got a couple three-pointers, had herself a nice half so far with 12 points and trying to add to it here. No good, and that's 3 times in a row Botkins has fouled, and no points have come up out of it for the Rockets.
I can guarantee you what the girls are going to be working on this week.
Yeah, that foul line from the beginning of practice are running after as soon as you miss one. Trying to clear some space there as Bensman knocks it away, and we're under 1 minute to go here, just under 1 minute in the second quarter. Ball will be out of bounds underneath. For the Trojans.
Botkins could use a nice deep outside shot here. Timeout called. We'll take one as well here on NKTelco Sports.
We'll be back.
If you want to save 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs, the answer is right under your feet. Let New Knoxville Supply install a water furnace geothermal system and use the natural temperature from the earth for a more constant temperature in your home. Also ask about our new Symphony Home Management System. Control temperatures, track energy usage, and receive safety alerts for everything, including your sump pump. All from anywhere, anytime. Now is the time to calculate your savings at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Welcome back here to Anna High School as a timeout coach there, called by Coach Maurer. He might have heard you, Matt. He said you need a good bucket here, so maybe he's got something drawn up special for this one.
Yeah, hopefully they can get like a nice outside shot, pick up 3, only be down by 12. That would be a big win for Botkins, just winning the quarter.
Kept her foot there, almost traveled out of bounds, but Lane was able to keep her foot down. There's a steal. Boyd comes up with it, and right back is Huker, and she's going to go to the buck. Oh, Bensman jumps in front of her. Nice spin move right there, and in and out, and to the foul line will go Huker. You know, she gave the ball up and went the other way, but fought back, hustled, got the ball back, and now is going to get 2 shots out of it.
That'll be Holly Boyd's first foul.
To the line is Huker. That one misses.
Didn't even hit the rim.
At the bottom gray of the backboard there. And she made the first one of her first 2 last time. Then she hit backboard in the second one. She hit backboard again. Maybe she'll make this one.
Oh, in and out.
No good. Fighting for it to the Trojans, but the Rockets come up with it as we're under 40 seconds to go here. They tried to trap Bensman as she gets away. They kick it out to Boyd.
Well, Boyd avoided dribble there.
Bettinger misses. Esser with the rebound. 15-point lead here for the Rockets, and Botkins could hold for one. Maybe get some momentum if they can hit a shot here towards the end of the half here. Running their offense here as we approach the 10-second mark.
Bergman just holding the ball.
Expect 3-point shot there.
And
nailed it there by Lane.
That's what they was looking for. Now if they can just stop them here.
No good there. Shot by Boyd. And that'll end the first half where it's 26-14. Rockets on top after an explosive first quarter, but the Trojans have fought back. We'll take a break. We'll be back with halftime stats after these messages.
Your employees are your most valuable asset. Protect them by stopping copier violence. 4U Office provides a full line of quality printers and copiers that keeps your team working efficiently and safely.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and now New Bremen.
It was a good effort on their part. Both coaches, going out a little bit. Early matchup, heads up. Martin won. He got the battle. He got them going at it early on, and Coach Maurer fought back there in the second quarter, got his kids to play the way he wanted them to come out and start. Just didn't happen that way. But Holly Boyd's had a heck of a game for the Rockets here. I think she's got 12 points. She's in double figures. And then you have on the other side Huker, who's played a nice game for Trojans. We look for some good things out of both them here in the second half.
Yeah, she had 7. And also, I just wanted to mention Sarah Bergman. She does have 2 blocks. That's not something we normally put on the stats, but she has made her presence felt down in the paint.
We're starting here in the second half. 8 minutes to go here. Just starting off. The Rockets will get the ball and see what the Trojans can do here on the road.
Pitts is on the floor. We want to make sure she doesn't get that 4th foul. There's turnover right there by Bergman, driving in.
Going down, she draws a foul on Bensman, and turnover there by the Rockets, and Bergman presence there. She'll go to the line to shoot too. Yeah, Pitts is, she cannot get foul trouble any further than she is. 3 fouls, definite key to this squad with the experience and the knowledge and the skill that she puts on the floor. A shot that goes straight up off the iron and drops in there, down to an 11-point lead.
Well, when you're shooting only 1 of 8 from the line, you'll take whatever you can get at that point.
That one, little sky ball there, knocks that one in, and we're down to a 10-point lead. And here's that pressure that Botkins put on just a little bit. And it's turnover. Pitts comes up with it. Bergman, nice job there stopping. 3-point shot's going to be blocked, but Bergman, paying attention, comes up with it, but turns it back over to the Rockets. And tipped out of bounds, stays with the Rockets. So out of halftime, we've seen some energy from the Trojans looking for the Rockets. Really haven't came out yet. So they're still in the locker room looking to wake up a little bit.
And Nicole Bornhorst with her second block of the game now, too, for Anna.
Passing it around in the corner. Bettinger has it. And
got her trapped.
She's going to throw it out of bounds off of the Trojans, I believe. Almost looked like she almost missed them. But
I thought she missed Bergman on the leg.
She must have got a little bit.
Again, it's early in the season.
Shot there, no good. Rebound taken down by Boyd. A little left-hand shot, and Woodall takes down the rebound. She gets fouled. The effort there by Woodall. She gets it, and the foul's on number 20, Macy Hulskamp. It'll be her second.
It's 2 quick fouls for Anna. They might get in foul trouble here early, and that'll bust up the press.
Man, that ball hit the ground for one dribble. One dribble for the whole press right there, and that's how you draw it up. There's no reason to dribble if you don't have to. That's going to cause a timeout by the Rockets. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a break with them, but it's 26-18. We'll be back.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
Welcome back here. As you see the huddle there of the Rockets getting coached by Doug Martin. Not happy with the way his squad's responded here after halftime. Forced to call a full timeout where they haven't scored and the Botkins have scored 4. So little run here. Botkins hit a 3 at the end of the first half. And then they come out. I think they've scored the last 7 or 8 points. And kudos to them getting down and fighting back. But the Rockets got to wake up here.
Yeah, Botkins definitely charging in. Nice 2 foul shots by Bergman, and another 2 put in by Woodall. Like you said before we went to break, the ball only touched the ground 1 time all the way down, breaking that press. Looks like Botkins might be on to something here.
Put the press back on the Rockets. I'm going to say a little reach around foul there by Lane. She did that hand like I put him up, like I didn't do it, but it was too late.
And it's just her first foul, so she's not in too much trouble there.
Ball thrown into Bensman in the backcourt. Nice spin move right there, and she just shakes the whole defense and rolls it up with her left hand.
That's her first 2 points of the game, believe it or not.
Steal there on the Rockets, and Bergman's going to pick up a foul. Has turned it over, and then had to turn around and foul number 12, Barhorse. That's 3 fouls now on Bergman. That's another one they can't afford. Yeah, Pitts and Bergman both with 3.
Yeah, the main thing is that you got Hooker out there that only has 1. I mean, that's the only bright spot right now for Botkins out there.
Barhorse knocks down the first one of the free throws, and she knocks down the second. She knocks them both in, and there's that press set up again. Botkins breaks it, gets it to past half court. They still haven't dribbled yet.
Botkins doing what they have to do just to get past all that press.
Nice job pressuring here, and there's Benson was wanting that one. She was ready to go the other way for an easy 2. Boyd was halfway down the floor already.
I'm surprised that wasn't called for a carry.
Tough spot to get the inbounds, and Hooker looking to pass. Woodall comes out. I mean, she's at the 10-foot volleyball line.
And Botkins does have a couple tall girls, but they just never press the paint.
It's going to be a timeout on the floor here by Coach Mowers. He wanted to draw something up, and we're going to have a full timeout. So we'll take a break where it's 30-18. Rockets on top of Trojans. We'll be back.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Welcome back here as Coach Mike Maurer calls a timeout. His team's fought back, but slowly giving the last 4 points up. Actually, I think the last 4 points up to the Rockets, and didn't have a real good offense to look there. So he's trying to set it up here, get back into a 10-point deficit. Ball kicked out of bounds.
Yeah, Botkins doing a good job, too, of recovering from all the turnovers. They've only had one so far, and the score has been 4-4 here. Start of the third quarter.
Esser with it, getting pressured right there. Ooh, there's a hard collision to the face and back of the head. Esser and Boyd, they collided earlier down here, and you're both still putting good sportsmanship, you know, looking at each other like that. That hurt both of us.
And nice aggressive play.
22 on 22, and man, back of my head hurt, my front of my face hurt just from watching that.
I'm not sure if they called that a foul on her or not.
Yeah, I think they called it on Esser, gave her a second foul.
I don't think they
Well,
gave it
maybe
to Esser.
on Boyd.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boyd's she's gonna check out too. Coach talking to her a little bit, just
Probably
sure
just make
they're
sure
all
everything's
there.
still there. Especially with the way concussions are in sports nowadays, you kind of got to do that.
With the ball is Bergman. There's that over-the-top pass, and there's another hard collision between Bettinger and Lane.
If nothing else, they are definitely playing aggressive ball. That gives Lane her second foul.
It's another one of those over-the-top passes that resulted in a turnover. I don't know if I've seen one converted yet.
There's not been one called. That was the first time it wasn't passed to Bergman. You think they'd give up on that play?
There's a dribble down, wide open jump shot right there on the corner as Hulskamp steps in and knocks it down.
Hulskamp up to 8 points now in the game.
There's a turnover. Bergman trying to create something there and turned it over. Bensman down the lane gets blocked but gets a body check at the same time.
And Bergman just reaches in and swats it away.
So watch Pitts a little bit. They were checking her out on the bench as well, checking if she's messing with her eyes or face of some sort, but she's back in here. Bergman checks out.
Don't know if Bergman picked up that foul or who they called that on.
I don't know if it was off the board that quick. Couldn't tell. I would think, because I think she got body checked before she got to Bergman.
Yeah.
Jump shot there by Spicer. Knocks it down. Her first 2 points of the ball game. Esser going to get called with a travel, and the press starting to get to the Trojans again like it did in the first quarter.
Yeah, they just need to slow it down. I mean, if you watch Anna, that's exactly what they do. If it doesn't go their way, they just go right back to the top of the key and just hold the ball. Let everything get reset back up. Botkins is just forcing it at this point.
It's an 8-0 run, because out of halftime was a 4-0 run by the Trojans, and we're an 8-0 run right now for the Rockets. And another offensive possession here as the ball gets knocked out of bounds.
And quickly, another turnover.
Bergman's checking back in as Esser's going to take a break. Out of bounds will be tossing it in. Will be Bettinger. Just getting hassled right there, and it's going to be a turnover. Was Barhorse turning around, and right there was Huker all up in her and forces the turnover.
Second turnover now for Anna in the second half of the game. Still leading 34-18 if you're just joining us. 4:48 left in the third. Nice dribbling by Pitts. Or, I'm sorry, that'd be by Huker.
Pitts shoots the three in the corner off back iron. Rebound, though, by Huker over Spicer. Talk about a height disadvantage and found a way to come up with it. Huker again misses and finds a way to come down with another offensive rebound.
Looks like the ball's finally starting to bounce Botkins' way here. We say that, and then there's the turnover.
Turnaround dribble, and it bounces off of Bergman. And turnover there.
Yeah, how many times do we actually jinx people like that by saying that one word? You give them praise, and boom, it goes
more
right
than we
downhill.
Want to, right?
Way more often.
Anna showed how to break the press right there, like Botkins did earlier. And use the pass, not the dribble.
Spicer with her second goal this quarter.
Yeah, and Spicer going to get called with a foul there. And Rocket fans were displeased with the call. Thought she came up clean. Nonetheless, it is a foul, her first, and out of bounds underneath will be the Trojans.
And Spicer just a junior, so she got another year, and she's definitely a nice anchor to have down low. Ball being thrown in. Passed around. Looking for the shot.
I think that's a double
That's
dribble.
going to be a double dribble. Another turnover.
It was a good thought, but it was a double dribble there. That number 32, Lane. 36-18 right now. The Trojans are doubled up against the Rockets.
I believe it was a 12-point lead when they started this.
Yep. Pass down to Spicer. Can't get much easier than catch the ball and fire it up from 3 feet away.
Yeah, she's starting to light it up to 6 now. All scored in this quarter.
Ball.
Block. That's going to be an up and down.
Blocked a couple times. They're going to give her the advantage there and call it a jump ball, and it's going to stay here. And 2 players, I think, from the Rockets both had their hands on the ball.
Your Bar Horse playing a good game today as well.
Pitts with it out top, setting up the offense. So we're getting ready to approach the 3-minute mark here in the third quarter. Woodall steps up front. She got an opportunity.
That's travel.
Yeah. She tried to step through Spicer, and foot got caught up and didn't put the ball on the deck.
I just don't understand why the coach don't play her down low. I mean, she is probably one of the tallest players on the court.
Yeah, I was looking. They don't have a height chart on the Trojans, but I looked at some of the other players on the floor. That one's up and in. Spicer's 6'1", and Woodall's not giving up any in height there. She may be taller than Spicer.
I imagine she is. I think Bergman's, by looking at the kids, 24 Bergman, she is just as tall as the rest of them, but they don't play low. You see both those players up at the top of the key most of the time.
Pressure that. Going to be a timeout on the floor. I believe it's going to be a timeout by Trojans coach Mike Maurer. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take a break with them. It's 40-18. Rockets on top of the Trojans. We'll be back.
Take a drive to the premier Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership at Bud's in Salina. Enjoy our huge inventory, including the Ram 1500, Jeep, and Chrysler Town & Country. Top-rated Ram dealer in the surrounding area. Convenient 6-day service center with Saturday hours, Monday through Thursday until 8 p.m. Bud's has an extensive business link vehicle offering with the Ram ProMaster 4500, 5500 truck series. Stop by Bud's today at Route 127 in Salina.
Welcome as you look at some of the fans there in the stands here on Tuesday night high school girls basketball action, Shelby County League. A couple bananas in the stands there behind the bench of the Trojans. As you look in the huddle here for Coach Doug Martin's squad as they break out with a 22-point lead here with 3:03 to go here in the third.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing that happened in the first quarter. They're scoring here 14-4 right now. It was 17-4 in the first. And then the turnovers are just slowly mounting for Botkins. And there's another.
I think ball. We're going to stay here. It must have been a kick or something there by Barhorst. She's trying to trigger it in here as Lane. And
again, off of the Anna player.
Well, they haven't called her for reaching over the line yet, so obviously she's keeping them behind the line.
No, she's definitely 2 feet off the line.
Oh, it's a tough spot. Huker's got to get out of that.
And stolen.
Stolen off the foot of Anna and ends up in their hands and still going to stay here with the Rockets. Yeah, that's one of those spots where Huker got it and an immediate double team by the Rockets, and she didn't have much of a chance there but to throw it up and hope it got to one of her players.
And Botkins now up to 7 turnovers in this quarter.
The ball is just thrown in the middle of a traffic there.
Any 3 players could have picked it up.
Three-point shot, deep three-point shot, I should say. No good. Anna fought for the ball. They didn't get it, but the Trojans, I believe, well, it went off of Anna player. So Trojans going to end up with the ball here. Pressure's still there.
22-point lead, like you said earlier. Having trouble just getting it in.
Barhorse is just being a machine over there and out of bounds, tipping, kicking. Very active. You watch this at any kid at any level to see how active somebody's hands are. That's an interesting punch there by the pitch. Just kind of touch the ball forward like I'm not ready to dribble yet. Let's act like I didn't have it.
Yeah, but nice easy way to get it advanced down past the zone. Another
Bergman,
block.
Another block.
Maybe that's something we should start covering. That's 4 blocks for her.
We don't see that many blocks in a game typically.
Well, if the Botkins boys needs a player down low, she'd be the one to grab 4 blocks.
They go the other way. Turnover by the Rockets. Lane trying to pass in. Gets it in. Blocked by Bettinger. Picked up here. Pitt's going to set up the offense. Approaching the 2-minute mark to go here in the third, where it's still 40-18.
Botkins trying to set it back up. Taking a play out of Anna's book.
Woodall. Deep shot by Woodall, no good. Rebound, Bettinger with it. Passes it off. Hulskamp making a run the other way. Nice jump stop. You don't see that very often, but she made the smart decision and didn't go deep in there. Just a sophomore. And comes with a nice bucket.
Now up to 12 points.
There
Another
she is
steal.
again. But there's Bergman again.
5th block.
Esser checking back in the ballgame for Lane.
It's hard to believe they only have 18 points and a total of 5 blocks. Playing good defense, but just not good enough.
Going to be a timeout on the floor here for the Rockets. It's 42-18. We'll take a break with them. We'll be right back after this message.
Our communities are filled with history, culture, and ambition. People who put others first. We are a bank that is defined by what we do, not just who we are. We build relationships. We grow businesses. We support communities. We advise the people that matter most to us, our customers. Stop in at any of our 5 locations, sign up for internet banking, or download our mobile app to better serve you. We can assist you with your next loan, personal accounts, investments, or business needs. Think first. First National Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back. Here is a timeout called by Coach Doug Martin. A full timeout and gives us the opportunity to mention our player of the game sponsor is Subway. We sponsor both for Anna and Botkins here this evening. We thank them for sponsoring our high school girls basketball sports. And our scoreboard sponsor is First National Bank. Think first, where it's 42-18. First quarter went to the Rockets. Second quarter went to the Trojans. Third quarter so far, a minute 38 to go, has been pretty much all Rockets after the first 30 seconds when Trojans put in 4, but after that have been shut out here. I think it's a 16-0 run right now. It's 42-18.
They've only attempted 4 shots. There's another block by number 3, Pitts. But they have only attempted 4 shots, 2 of which are 3-pointers, has Botkins in this second half.
Yeah, I mean, they got 2 buckets right off the bat, and then they cut into the lead. It was 26-18, only down 8. And then all of a sudden, like I said, Anna had to wake up, and they woke up.
They definitely stirred the waking monster over there. Like we said before, coming in, Anna has 7 of 8 people returning. They have 6 seniors, so very much senior-led.
Pitts comes up with the ball and takes it away from Bettinger. Be out of bounds on the side as Bettinger gets called for the foul.
Takes her up to 2. Nobody in foul trouble yet. Pitts needs to watch it. She has 3, and also Bergman has 3.
Got to throw it. She does, and Bettinger and Pitts all over each other. They're the ones. Pitts just took it from Bettinger. Woodall with it out front, gets Bergman. Esser Grabs it. Anna getting their hands on a lot of balls here. You're tipping everything, and Trojans are lucky to have it still.
Well, the good thing for Botkins, I mean, with Woodall and with Bergman, I mean, that's your two biggest girls. They're both one's an underclassman, one's an upperclassman, but you got them both back next year. So, I mean, they got a good nucleus here. It's just getting the rest of the team up to the level. And, I mean, with Hooker leaving, you still got Pitts coming back. I mean, they got something to build on here.
Yeah, they have Esser and Hooker, two seniors, and Spicer's going to get fouled there. She goes up. She's had 6 points this quarter. She's looking to add to it. I mean, she didn't score the first half at all.
Yeah, she's just a sophomore, I do believe. Or is she a junior?
She's a junior, yeah.
That should be the 4th foul.
Bergman.
On Bergman.
A tough foul for the Trojans. And shot missed by Spicer, and that's going to bring Lane back off the bench.
And there goes Bergman out.
Five blocks, not too many points, but, you know, had a pretty good game so far. Hopefully she can get some minutes here yet in the 4th and hold on and not foul out. Lane with it as here comes the pressures.
Spicer now up to 7.
Woodall trying to find somebody to kick it. She kicks it to Esser. Huker with it. She is finding her way to the bucket. I mean, she wiggles her way through, dribbles the ball, she pounds the ball on the floor.
Boyd now picking up her 3rd foul.
6 fouls, both teams next 1-on-1, both ways with 21 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Should make for an interesting 4th. That's when Anna got slowed down, was when they was put on that foul line. We'll see if Botkins doesn't try to continue to do that.
Lane with it, gonna hold for, looks like 1 shot. There's a moving screen by Pitts, and that's gonna be her 4th personal foul. So Bergman and Pitts both picking up 4 in the last 30 seconds of the 3rd quarter here.
That is definitely what the coach had in mind.
No, and off the bench will come number 34.
And it's Janelle Greavy. She's yet to be in, just a freshman. But when you're down this bad at this point, it's always nice to get your freshmen in there. I imagine we'll see Alea Jones and Tara Greavy both coming in too here shortly, along with Grace Homan.
Bucher all over Boyd and trying to force it near with 5 seconds to go. Somebody's going to have to fire the ball up. Boyd's going to get it. She tosses it up the last second. No good. 43-18 as we end the 3rd quarter. Rockets on top of the Trojans. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Hello? I've been in an accident. My van's not drivable, and I have my kids, and they need to get to school,
Ma'am.
but I can't.
Ma'am, relax. We'll take care of it.
Thank you.
At Sydney Body Car Star, we don't just take care of your vehicle, we take care of you. With Enterprise Rent-A-Car on site, we get you back to your daily routine with minimal interruptions, returning your car and your family back to normal. Sydney Body Car Star. Relax. We'll take it from here.
NKTelco is your hometown provider. We are Northwest Ohio's leading independent broadband company that brings fiber to your home. Larger competitors talk about it, but we've been delivering our fiber network for over 10 years, guaranteeing more bandwidth and services, over 80 HD channels, Echo Whole Home DVR, interactive channel guides, in-demand, internet-based phone systems, and local news and sports channels. Innovative, futuristic, and cost-effective.
Welcome back here to the start of the 4th quarter as we get ready. It was all Rockets there in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, totally and completely. They're 7 for 13 from the field, 3 for 4 from the foul line. Just totally lit it up. Botkins 1 for 6 from the field and 0 for 2 from 3 and 2 for 2 from the foul line. So only 4 points scored by Botkins in that whole quarter.
I believe this was like the first minute too. Like the last 7 minutes, they were pretty much shut out.
Yep.
Anna taking their time, driving in. Going to force a turnover there right in the hands of Huker.
Yeah, we said that quarter was looking a lot like the first, and it was. 17-4 was the
Final
quarter.
of it, huh? Ball loose on the floor. Woodall comes up with it. Lane with it, trying to find some separation. Woodall, 3-point shot, no good. Huker down on the glass, gets a rebound. I mean, by far, probably one of the smaller players, but she's a feisty player. There's nothing you can say about that.
The good thing is Botkins got 2 offensive rebounds there on that one series.
Come up with a bucket that was much needed after they hadn't scored in
probably 7 minutes.
It has definitely been a long time since they put one in. Anna, again, just playing small ball, real slow.
Jump shot no good, but Spicer tipping it around, just dapping it around, see if anybody wants it. Botkins comes up with it. Kept kicking it out, Woodall with it up top. Trying to find somebody to
travel.
Yeah, she moved her feet and going the other way. She's got to take her time there and not let that pressure get to her. Turnover for the Trojans.
I'd just like to see her down low anyways. I wouldn't want to see her up at the top of the key trying to handle the ball.
They pop her up there, and I believe the intention is that it gets swung around, and she hopes to make it down to the other block, but the pressure by the the Rockets makes that tough for that possession to get turned around.
I guess the best way to explain them is swarming. I mean, they're just constantly moving.
Somebody's going to toss the three-pointer and drops it. Looked long. We got the back of it to drop was Barhorst. She's in double figures.
Yeah, Barhorst up to 11.
Yeah, we got Camp in double figures, Barhorst in double figures, as well as Boyd in double figures. I mean, 3 players for the Rockets in double figures.
Bergman with the ball, tosses to Esser. Esser out to Woodall. Another travel.
Yeah. Tried to hand it off and took a step there, and here comes a couple of substitutions. Number 12 into the ball game for the Trojans, as well as Jenna Pitts. Number 12 is
Tara Greavy.
Tara Greavy.
That's kind of what we thought we'd see, some of the freshmen coming in and getting some varsity play. I mean, 26 points, that's going to be a little bit too much to overcome. Give your seniors and your upperclassmen a break.
Ball over there in the corner. Kick it around, Bensman with it, trying to get by Huker, and puts her hands out and says, "You're not going there." There's a nice backdoor cut by Barhorst. Misses the shot, but good offensive possession. And well,
Barhorst with their own rebound.
Yeah, this is physical right there, and going to be a timeout there for the Rockets. We'll take a quick break with them. It's 46-20. We'll be back after these messages.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
Welcome back here after the timeout by Coach Martin. Ball out of bounds underneath the bucket. You know, early in the season, I think he's trying to work on some design plays. You know, when you have an opportunity and you need to see how it works out. You've talked about it in practice and done it, but have you done them in games? And it's a good opportunity to do that.
And it's not like the competition isn't as good as what the score is saying. I mean, Botkins normally does field a good team. They are missing a key player, but those are the breaks in high school sports, especially small village sports. Everybody counts.
It went Bergman tried to come up with a steal. There's a pass by Bensman directly to in the hands of Paige Lane.
It's first turnover of the fourth quarter. Missed the cut.
Yeah, Euchre was right there. She was down the lane with it. Botkins still running their offense.
Both teams got players on these teams that look like they have a potential to make all league. Just not enough depth in Botkins to stand up to all the age that Anna has.
All the experience there, all the last couple of years they've been playing, and force a turnover there. But you know, long season, you get better, and you know, Botkins wants to improve. And I think with the team they have, they'll improve on last year. That's for sure. The effort they're putting forth here. Bensman goes around, and Spicer. The ball gets kicked there as Bergman kicks it before the ball gets in Spicer's hands. So out of bounds underneath. Triggering it in will be number 32, Grimes. Nice ball fake right there. Had two people run by her. Spicer gets a freebie underneath. Is over anticipated the pass there with the Trojans. Spicer turned around to a wide open bucket.
Spicer up to 9. One away from being the third one in double digits.
That one's out of bounds, a foul actually on Bensman. So
take her up to 2.
Foul shots here by Huker. It's not been her. She's done a lot of good things here tonight, but the foul line hasn't been her friend.
We're slowly getting under the 4-minute mark here, and hopefully we can see some more points here by Botkins, make it a better game. Just missed.
Shot there off the rim. Trying to get in double figures here.
Like I said, we try to stay unbiased, but you just want to see it a better game for the girls.
There you go. She hits double figures, has the number 10 for 10. There's a good way to break the press. And there's another block by Bergman. The ball out of bounds off our camera there. Good camera action staying at it there on the sidelines.
Bergman now with a total of 2 points, 6 blocks.
It's little things.
I mean, just for a sophomore, that's good numbers. Like to see more points out of her.
Nice cutoff there. Bensman quick to the sideline, but Huker made her way down and cut her off. Anna just running the offense here.
Taking the time off.
Yep, no reason to force it. There's a nice backdoor cut that was just missed, but that would have, that's where you work the offense for. Spicer says, I'm taking double figures here.
Yep, straight out 10 points in the second half. Spicer leading them here in the second half.
It's wide open, thought about it a couple times and finally pulled the trigger, and Bensman comes up with it. So we're under 3 minutes to go here.
So much for Anna taking their time.
Oh, that'll be Bergman. Tried to almost get an 8th block, but going to get her 5th foul, though, while attempting it. And a good game by Bergman, but unfortunately it's going to end a little sooner than she wanted to, and Woodall is going to check in the ball game. And good hand, nice job there by Sarah Bergman here tonight.
Looks like Pitts might be going out too. She took a hard hit. Well, she's going to stay in.
Spicer knocks it down. Coming off the bench, knocking in points.
That's her second free throw of this half too.
Yes. Here comes a substitution. Hulskamp gonna check out with her 12 points.
Score leading now by 30, 31. 52-21.
Yeah, it was quickly, this half so far for the Trojans, they put up 7 points, and really the defense just, after, like I said, the first minute, the defense just swarmed all over the Trojans, and they've done their best and not giving up and still running their offense, but too much from the Rockets here tonight.
Yeah, third quarter is where all the damage was done. Nice block by a bar horse, getting her 3rd block of the night as well.
Nice run in the break, nice pass. Shot's no good. Rebound back up and in by Barhorst.
Barhorst, nice job there on both ends. And that will put her in double digits as well.
I think that's 5 of them in double figures for the Rockets, and we're real close to it, maybe 4.
It's a nice problem to have.
Yeah. You look back at one point in the third quarter, it was 26-18. I mean, it's hard to believe the game went to this, and somebody's going to look at the scorebook and say, oh man, that wasn't a game. Really, it was a game until 6 minutes to go in the third quarter, and the Rockets pulled away.
Yeah, it just absolutely blew up. But like we said, they just have good control. 34-30 now coming in, so that'd be Abby and Brooke Gatish coming in. Let number 4 and 12 sit down. So Bornhorst and Bensman both going out. We mentioned both of those before the game too, just key players.
And Esser's going to come back on the floor, and Pitts heads for the bench. Foul shot up and in right there. Another substitution for the Rockets, number 10, Mackenzie Scully.
Gravy with her first foul shot. She's the only one shooting 100% here so far.
That's true. You got to jinx stuff like that. Yeah, she doesn't think you're jinxing her.
No, not at all. She's happy with that.
Huker going to go out. A nice round of applause should be had for her. She put a nice ball game together, played hard, a lot of offensive rebounds, had some points there.
10 points, only 1 foul. Very clean player. Just does a good job all around.
Aaliyah Jones checked in.
There's a nice job, Esther, making sure Spicer didn't pick up another 2 easy points right there. She was wide open underneath. Under 2 to go here.
This has pretty much been Spicer's quarter, or her half, I should say.
Yeah, there's a 3-point shot from Lefty. Knocks it down. There's Gaidush. Brooke gets her 3 points in the book.
Nice to come in off the bench and just go ahead and heat it up right away.
I know. Lane with it. Still pressure defense here. People coming off the bench still trying to put it together and make sure they play hard.
You know, Leah Jones also in number 14 for Botkins.
There's a foul, and going to the line will be number 30, Abby Gaidush.
Looks like Leah just picked up her first foul as well.
Abby trying to get in the scorebooks here. 2 shots here with 1:11 to go here in the 4th. The way things are looking, looks like the Rockets are going to go to 2-0, be 1-0 in the Shelby County League, and the Trojans are going to be 1-1 and 0-1 in the Shelby County League.
If Grimes and Scully could score a point, every player on the team would have scored at this point.
Minute to go. You never know what happens. Running the offense as we approach 1 minute to go here in the 4th quarter. In for the Trojans is Grace Holman, number 44. Ball loose on the floor.
Another turnover.
There's steal. It'll be a body foul. Out of bounds. Well, doesn't matter out of bounds or not. There's going to be shots involved. 2 shots.
It's 10 fouls. That's the second foul on Esser.
Brooke will head to the line, and
I'm sorry, that's a third on Esser. Must have missed one.
Oh, we don't miss things.
That happens.
The book could be wrong.
Yeah, we can't be perfect. I imagine it's the scorekeeper, not me. Coming out now is number 50, Claire Spicer, with a well-deserved round of applause. Scored 11 points here in this second half.
Nice job by Claire. Shot there, no good. Rebound taken down by the Trojans.
She does a real nice job of playing a nice 6th man on this team.
Grabbing the rebound here. We're just over 30 seconds to go, and ball's going to be out of bounds. Off the ref. But Botkins ball. Nice pass in bounds. Quick shot up and in. Right there by Lane. She's got 5. Anna could pull it out here and run the clock down.
I think that's what they'll probably look to do. Well, then again, I've been wrong before tonight.
These guys are playing, getting their minutes in and taking their time here. Scully pulls it out. She's going to go ahead and just hold on to the ball. And with time will click away here, it's a 60-25 victory for the Rockets over the Trojans. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back with you after these messages.
Need a good night's sleep? Here at Francis Furniture, we fulfill all your needs and wants with a huge selection of quality, low-priced furnishings. We guarantee our mattresses will give you the best night's sleep ever.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Is it time to upgrade your inefficient system? Then let New Knoxville Supply install new water furnace geothermal. Calculate your savings and see how you can save up to 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs. Save even more with the 30% renewable tax credit. Water furnace geothermal from New Knoxville Supply offers the safest, cleanest, and most efficient means to heat and cool your home. Call us for a free estimate and be sure to ask us about the Water Furnace Symphony app. It's all at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Your employees are your most valuable asset. Protect them by stopping copier violence. 4U Office provides a full line of quality printers and copiers that keeps your team working efficiently and safely.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and now New Bremen.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Welcome back here to Anna High School to the conclusion of the ball game tonight. 60-25, Rockets on top of the Trojans. With our final stats, Mr. Matt Everidge.
All right, for the Trojans, they scored 25 points. They had 8 for 29 from the field, 1 for 5 from threes, 6 for 14 from the free throw line, 16 rebounds with 23 turnovers, that being the big difference. As for the Rockets, they scored 60. They was 20 for 41 from the field, right around 50%. 4 for 7, again, right around 50%, right where you want to be. Free throws, 8 for 15, 50%. Rebounds, 20, and turnovers, 11. Basically, it was the tale of first period and third period that pretty much made the game. They both quarters were 17-4 scores, and that's where they blew it out.
Yeah, that second half, you came in, you felt like Botkins had something going. They cut the lead to 8. And, you know, from a blink of an eye, it ended up being 35 by the end of the ball game. And, you know, they never gave up, neither team. I mean, Anna got down, you know, when they got it down to 8, you could tell it had razzled them a little bit. But they woke up, pulled their senior leadership together, and, you know, came out with a victory here and get the first game win here in the Shelby County League. For our on camera tonight, we have Jason Zerker, Kyle Pranger, and Andy Bundy. In the truck, Daniel Allen and Bryce Hamrick. Matt Everidge, I'm Jeff Quellhorst. Thanks for watching here on NKTelco Sports. Our player of the game, Kayla Huker and Holly Boyd, both teams there. Well, congratulations to Kayla, outstanding ball game, and Holly Boyd, an outstanding ball game for the Rockets, both sponsored by Subway. We thank Subway for sponsoring our player of the game. We thank you for watching. 60-25, Rockets on top of Trojans.